G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to 1918. This is the Spring Offensive campaign for IL-2 Great Battles Flying Circus. So we'll be playing through this campaign over the coming weeks. It is a relatively short campaign, it's only 8 missions long, and I'm going to be releasing 2 missions every week, so this should take roughly 4 weeks to complete. The story behind this campaign is Operation Michael. On the 21st of March 1918, the German army launched Operation Michael. This was the final attempt to break the stalemate and give the German army some momentum before the expected arrival of American forces on the front. Over the course of 5 days, the German army had managed to push the British army back, and as a result, the Royal Flying Corps had to move many of its squadrons to the Somme area to support British ground forces, and to perform ground attack missions in an attempt to stop the German advance. It's Tuesday the 26th of March, local time is 9:05 AM, and we have clear skies and gentle winds. We'll be leading a 3-ship in escort of a 5-ship of Bristol F2bs from 48 Squadron, heading for an ammunition dump supplying German artillery. Our job is to keep them alive long enough that they can take out the ammo dump. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so we have cleared the waypoint turn on the target. Looks like our bombers down there are alright, nothing off our right wing. They seem to be all set up for target. We have got a couple of dots up a little bit further ahead. I think they're actually heading this way at the moment. Considering which side of no man's land we're on, these are almost guaranteed to be fighters, or hostile at the very least. Yeah, that looks like a D5. That is a D5. Bad. Whoa, 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 no. This is one of the problems with the camel. If you get a little aggressive on the elevator and on the run-up, she flat spins. She just doesn't have enough. There we go. She doesn't have enough vertical stabilizer to actually keep the plane completely stable. Oh, that'll be him. That'll be him. The rest of the flight's tied up now. Alright, so it looks like the bombers are on their own, although they're nearly on top of the target, so hopefully... Hello there. No, stay on original target. I've already opened him up. Hopefully the bombers will be good from this point. These guys off. Yeah, you gotta be real gentle with the camel. If you're too aggressive with her, she just spins out. guy's lasting. Radiator hot for a while. Some decent hits there on his fuselage. Look at the pilot though. That would have made things easier. Guns. Oh. Yeah, I think he's done. Yep, that's an elevator pullover. That was sorted out. That's the get shots into the right part of the fuselage and it breaks the cables for the elevator. And when that happens, they tend to go up and over and down. Couple of engagements happening here. Not sure who's diving on who, but there's one fight happening there, and with some fights on the edge of no man's land, just over here. Got a little too separated dealing with that guy. It took me a little bit too long to take him down. I think some of these are the Bristols. Oh yeah, that's a triplane. That is a triplane. Try and get rid of this guy and his mates if possible. The problem with the triplane is its three wings give it huge amounts of maneuverability. It can turn really tightly, although it's not particularly nimble, it just has a really tight turn. But it has a lot of drag, so it's not particularly fast. Which is great for me, it means he can't outrun me. But it means keeping him in my guns is a pain in the ass. Can also make them relatively difficult to take down because unless you can shatter the wing structure or kill the pilot, they've got enough lift that you'll never be able to put enough holes in them to actually take them down. You actually have to break something critical. Although, he's got an awful wobble going on there at the moment. I might have hit something. Goes again. Great furball going on here. Kind of wish I had bigger guns, or more guns, or more ammo. I've got to be running low. Ooh. Okay. Damn it, who was I shooting at? I love this. I really do love this. Seriously, if you've got a VR headset, do yourself a favour, get Flying Circus. You have to fly this in VR. It never gets old. Come on, pilot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was a big twist. Where did he go? I think that was fatal. I think that was fatal. I think I actually cocked the pilot in the back of the head. Come on, come on. Nope, that's it. I'm out. I'm out of ammo. This is done. Time for us to go home. Damn it. Yeah, it was that first diva. That first diva chewed up all of my goddamn ammo. God, that thing didn't want to go down. The triplanes are just notoriously hard to take down in general. Unless you just get them in just the right spot. It's generally easier to take down the meat in the machine. But a lot of lift. Oh shit. I think that was ground fire. I think that was ground fire. Yep, ground fire. Anti-aircraft gun down near the trenches. I think those are the first shots to actually hit me. Alright, so if we get down here, it shouldn't be able to get us, and hopefully we don't run into anything on the way home. We should have a straight shot back. I think we should be okay anyway. God, this looks good. I mean, the texturing and stuff could be better, but it's a limit to how the hell do you actually represent No Man's Land in World War I? Like, how do you actually do that? This is about as good as expected. The artillery going off, the light hitting it. This is the explosions in the background. Should be landing into the wind. Wind is north-northwest. Well, it's only gentle winds, 2 meters a second, unless it's, or at least on the briefing, unless it's flared up. So still on planes this light, 2 meters a second is enough. Kind of a nasty strip, this one, I've noticed as well. It's a relatively short landing area and clearing directly in front of the vehicles, because this is supposed to be a fairly, you know, an emergency put-up base. This wasn't long prepared or anything. This was just whacked out very quickly as a response to the German attacks. But it's also on the edge of a depression, so if you overshoot the runway, you roll downhill a little. Or the landing field, rather. A little bounce. Yeah, I think we're going to overshoot a little. No brakes on World War I kites. Well, it's only fairly shallow, although it looks like it's a lot steeper as we go downhill. Alright, down, let's taxi ourselves back to the tents. Alright, ladies and gents, home sweet home and mission complete. So, first things first, our primary objective, escort the Bristols to bomb the ammunition dump. Well, that was successful. The Bristols did reach their target and the ammunition dump was destroyed. So us holding off the Albatross was the right move. We got 3 kills overall for this engagement. Our first kill was the Albatross, the D5. That took more ammunition than it should have, which is why we ran a little bit short there towards the end, although to be fair, I was going to fire the guns until we ran out anyway. Our second 2 kills were both the DR1s that we engaged. The first DR1 that managed to evade us, it obviously had taken damage. That wobble wasn't just something that I was imagining, it was crippling damage that it had taken, and it broke up sometime after we exited the combat zone. The second DR1 that we engaged, we shot down with a pilot kill. So, sorry for the quality here, this is why I'm actually using replays now. The VR recording I'm having a few issues with, again, due to a recent VR update. So, 2 targets down there. We did lose a couple of the Bristols. After they hit the target, they were engaged with the DR1s and we weren't able to get back to defend them. Or at least not right away. Thankfully, there was a flight of Dolphins in the area that were also engaging the DR1s at the time the DR1s hit the Bristols. So in the long run, we lost 3 of the 5 Bristols. We also lost 2 Dolphins that were operating in the area, a flight of Dolphins that were around. All of our Sopwith Camels made it home. Anyways, ladies and gents, hope you enjoyed the video and thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.